Hi, everybody. So, for today's discussion, I'm going to be talking about the topic on chapter 8. What is the business value of security and control? So, as we have heard from our professor several times in class, information has become the new gold, and that is literally the value when security is breached, right? So, information assets is the real business assets. And so when this information is lost, is destroyed, or placed in the wrong hands, it can cause a lot of losses in business. Case in point, this year, July 19th, this summer, there was a crash in most of the Windows system computers, the computers that had Windows system in them. So CrowdStrike, a partner of Microsoft, of Windows, sorry, a partner of Windows, had an update, and this update, so any computer that was updated overnight got this update, and this update caused and what had a logical error that caused all the system to crash. For most of the businesses that were operating and had their systems in Windows system, they were really affected, but most of them took 24 hours turnaround time for it for it to be fixed. One company in particular, as mentioned in our books, that was really affected was Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines took up almost a week, actually over a week, to resolve their issues. And so, what did this mean for Delta Airline? It meant 5,000 flights were canceled. And this translated into $500 million that was lost. Currently, Delta Airlines and suing CrowdStrike for the 500 million in losses that they encountered. So that is how much, that is what it is. How much is the actual value when a system is breached, when information is lost, when it's destroyed or falls onto the wrong hands? And some of this information can even be used for identity theft. This can be used for the wrong kind of marketing, the ones that are not ethical. And so, what is the business value of security and control in a business setup? It's worth a lot. In relation to this article by McKinsey and Company, which also highlighted that 8.5 million computers were affected. 8.5 million computers. 8.5 million people woke up on July 19th and realized they had blue screens. I was not affected, but I know somebody who was affected and they were not able to do anything for a whole day. That is income lost for them, and that is income lost for the company because these people are not working. And so, this article by McKinsey and Company talks about what should you be asking your team after the CrowdStrike outage. So, what after a security lapse, after some information has been jeopardized, what then should you be asking your company? Your team, like your IT team, what are the right questions to ask them? How do you resolve it? How do you protect yourself from this ever happening? How do you put backup systems in place so that when things like this happen, this is what you should do? And so this article by McKinsey and Company highlights what exactly was the problem, how this problem can be in the near future, how this problem can be how they can be an immediate acceleration of fixing the problem and have sustainable recovery. And yeah, well, that is my discussion for today. Hope you learned something. Have a good day. Ciao.